Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now listen to me. I want you to understand something, because this is something that we need to really be honest about, with ourselves, and something that really needs to be thought about as men. And this is a challenge, that I've given myself. And this is what you have to understand as a husband is you are the head. And it doesn't matter what society says. It doesn't matter what your wife says. It doesn't matter what anybody says. You are the head of the household. And being the head, the head is the brain. Meaning the brain is the command center for the body. So you have to understand that if the brain is dead, the body is dead. If the brain is not working, the body will not work. Because the brain is what says, hey, pump, work, pump blood, do this, do that. That's what the brain does. This one was in the wrong lane. She's in the turning lane. And it's just like with our country. Whatever country you in, the head is the president, the prime minister, the king, whatever it is. If the country's doing bad, who do we blame? We don't blame the judicial branch, the legislative branch. We blame the president. If a team is doing bad, who do we blame? We blame the head coach. When somebody gets fired from a team that's underperforming, let's use the Los Angeles Lakers, for example. They have LeBron freaking James and Anthony freaking Davis. Both of them guys are #1 picks. And both of them guys can still play the game at a very high level. Why can't them two guys lead the Lakers to a championship? They already won a championship. So if they don't win another the next year or the next year after winning a championship, is that grounds to fire the head coach? But what happened? The head coach got fired. The head coach gets fired, and then they bring in a far less expensive coach. So that, experienced coach. So that says that it's really not about the head coach. So why did you fire the head coach? Because if it was about the head coach, you wouldn't bring in a former player with no coaching experience if it's really about the head coach. So what you have to think about is the head, no matter what, the head takes the fall. We go after who is the leader. So if your marriage fails, it is your fault as a man, because you are the head. You create the balance. You create homeostasis in the body, the head. So if you use your head, you will then pick a quality woman. You will pick a woman who is amazing, and she's smart, she's strong, she's wise, she's loving, she's caring, if you're using your head. If you are using your little head, meaning what's in your pants between your legs, then you will pick a woman based on the size of her booty, or the size of her breast, or the amount of money she has in her bank account, or something that has nothing to do with her heart, her mind, her spirit, her soul, the core of who she is. And you will pick wrong. So guess what? when you have no order in your home, when you have no respect in your home, it is your fault, because you are the head. So see, with a man, with a husband, that is from the man where blessings flow and where from curses flow. So if you're mindful, you remember where the Creator would bless the man of the family, and the man's children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren would be blessed. They would have a hedge of protection around them. They will have a mantle upon their head, and they will be blessed, and they will have the favor of the Most High, because the oil flows from the head. So what I have found as a husband is that if we are stable, our household will be stable. If we are emotionally regulated, or interchangeable, emotionally intelligent, if we are that, our entire household will flourish, because our family is washed with our love. So your son will admire you, love you, respect you, lean on you, pour into you, and come to you to be filled up as well. Your daughter will love you, respect you, hold you in high esteem, and every man will be compared to you. When you as the husband are right, when your spirit is right, when your mind is right, when you have submitted to your maker, that is when your wife will submit to you. She will see God within you, and she won't just be submitting to you, she will be submitting to God, because she knows that God tells her in the word, wives, submit unto your husband as unto the Lord. But what does a man who is submitted to his maker do? He loves, he cherishes, he protects, he provides, he holds accountable, he leads. He does not control, he does not abuse, he does not dictate and dominate. He leads with strength, courage, and wisdom. He is a gentle warrior, because his family is not who his war is against. He wages war against spirits and principalities. He wages war against the enemy within. He wages war against alcohol and drugs, pornography. He wages war against the vices of the world that come to steal, kill, and destroy. He wages war in spiritual battle, and he wins in the dark. And after winning in the dark, he is then praised and promoted in the light. That's what a husband who is submitted to God does in his home. He is not a terror within his own home. His wife does not fear him, she respects him. And there is a difference. So what we have to do as men is we have to say, the same way we expect a head coach to lead a team to a championship, the same way we expect a president to lead a country to prosperity, we as husbands have to say, if it is meant to be, it is up to me. I have to be responsible for my family. And I have to lead my family, not as a dictator, but as a servant. Because a leader is a servant. And what a servant does is a servant sacrifices. A servant is selfless. So what that means is we have to work, we have to earn, and we have to provide. We have to remove excuses, and we have to innovate, create, so that we can provide for our family. We have to go out, make connections, be the one, be the leader, and we have to do this from the inside out. And when we do this as men, guess what? Our wife will see the strength. Our wife will see the focus, the leadership, the guidance. Our wife will look and see that we are doing what we were called to do. And as she sees that, she will then say, this man has a plan. This man is not normal. He's not average. The things that my friends are complaining about their man, I cannot relate to their problems, because my man is a bona fide leader. He is stoic, strong, compassionate, loving, caring, giving, sacrificial, manly. He does not make excuses, he makes changes. He does not say what he cannot do, he finds a way. He gets it done. And what he cannot do, he makes the money to hire someone else to be able to do it. He knows his limitations. He's humble yet confident. That's what you want your woman to be able to say about you. If she have to bury you, if she got to eulogize you, is she gonna be in the church lying? Or can she tell the absolute truth and have amazing things to say? And if she got any sense, then she knows that no man is perfect. She knows that who you are becoming is nothing like who you once were. She knows that you have to continuously grow, continuously work on yourself. She knows this. She knows this, she understands this, and she will be mindful of that. But at the same time, she realizes that you are the guy. In the fridge. Okay, thank you. Man, I'm my wife. Had her make me one of her iced coffees. Boy, that thing be good, boy. Ooh wee. She telling me it's in the fridge because she headed to an appointment. As I'm coming back from appointment, I had to go do a notarization thing for her because her and Tatum got to go down a little south to get his passport renewed, because him and her flying to London next week. Then me and Tony flying to London a couple days after them. Well, we might go the same day. Who knows? No, we ain't. No, we ain't. We'll wait a couple days. But hey, think about this and get this in your spirit. And I want to challenge us as men, and this challenge is coming from God, because this is something that I felt strongly in my spirit. This ain't my challenge. This in the Holy Bible. If you're an atheist or Muslim or what have, Muslims read the Bible, but if you're an atheist, glean from this. Get something from this. Like take it for everything that it's worth. But this challenge is bigger than me. It's bigger than you. because it's going to change our world. It's going to change society. It's going to change the culture when we have men being men. And I'm working on a project right now. Y'all will see it up for pre-order maybe by the end of the year. But it's an audio project. Get ready for it. It's for men, about just winning, you know, winning in the dark. So stay tuned, be mindful. God bless you. This is Tony Jackson. We'll talk soon.